What's up? Inflatable enthusiast here, and I can't believe I'm finally making this review. This is of course the new for 2022 12-foot tall inflatable haunted house sold at Sam's Club. This inflatable was like, I can't even describe how much of a surprise it was that we got this design. Never in a million years did any Gemmy collector think that we would be getting a haunted house again. I believe the last time we got one was either 2011 or, no, I think it was 2009. I don't remember. But this was such an amazing surprise and such an amazing inflatable. And I know I'm very, very late for this review. I know many reviews have already been made on YouTube and stuff, and many people have already gotten this. But I do not have a single Sam's Club in my state. I went out of state one time to see if they had it, and they did not. And that was a very, very long drive, so I did not really want to do it again. And this was literally 2 months ago that I did this. It's taken me a very long time to get this inflatable. But obviously just recently these things went up for sale online on Sam's Club's website. So I didn't actually have a membership to Sam's Club. I think it's kind of stupid that you need a membership to buy something online. I think it's stupid that, if you really want my honest opinion, I think this is stupid that it was at Sam's Club to begin with. It's like, not most people don't have a Sam's Club like down the street from them, including myself. And even though obviously I did get this, I had to buy a membership just to buy this, and now I don't even, there's no point in me having that membership. So honestly, in my opinion, shame on Gemmy for giving this to Sam's Club, just because it was so hard to get for most people. I'm not just speaking for myself. I know a lot of people that have had or are still having trouble finding this one because they're not lucky enough to have a Sam's Club near them, or you know, they don't have the money to just buy a freaking membership to a store that they're never going to shop at ever again. But thankfully I saved up the money for a membership, and I finally got this thing, and it just arrived today after like a week of waiting, which kind of scared me because I thought this thing would come within 3 or 4 days or so, but no, it took more than a week actually to get here. So, but I never thought I'd be making this review. I was honestly starting to accept the fact that I would never get this thing and everyone else would have it besides me. But somehow I managed to find it online. Well, not find it online. Somehow, you know, they went up for sale on Sam's Club's website, and I was able to get it. But if they never went up for sale on their website, I probably never would have gotten this thing, because like I said, I have no Sam's Clubs near me. I had a few people that were willing to sell it to me and ship it to my house and buy it at the store, but those deals never ended up working out. I never ended up getting back to them because, you know, these went up for sale online. But my last complaint with this thing is that Gemmy does not include the original packaging, or Sam's Club doesn't include the original pack, whatever, whoever's in charge of it. You don't get the original box when you order it on their website, which I think absolutely sucks. This is the box that it comes in if you order it online. It's just a plain brown box with a sketch of the inflatable and, you know, members mark, pre-lit 12-foot inflatable haunted house. And then the Airblown inflatable logo up there. Other than that, you don't get anything else out of this, which is stupid because the original box is really cool. I've heard it's absolutely massive. But unfortunately, you know, you don't get it. Even if I did get the original box, I'm still putting this in like its own separate giant ass like plastic bin, because I'm never going to be able to fit it back in this tiny little box. So yeah, anyways, without further ado, without my complaining, let's actually get into the review itself. So you can see, like I said, there's like a sketch of the inflatable there. Members mark, pre-lit 12-foot tall inflatable haunted house. It's a spider right there. Lights up, easy setup for indoor and outdoor use. It's like random stuff there. Airblown inflatable logo. You can see the side there, it says the same thing. The top, also says the same thing. The back, same thing. Side, other side, same thing. Actually just showed my address, I think. I don't know what this sticker is. Okay, well, it's gone now. So yeah, as you can see, very, very boring and plain box, but I'm gonna do a full-on opening of this because, you know, it's a special inflatable, special review. So I used to do this in all my reviews where I cut the boxes, but I realized it was kind of just unnecessary. I could just cut the video and go back to it, but yeah. So of course, oh, this side is like already untaped. Of course, I'm reviewing this thing outside. I don't think it would fit in my garage. I think my garage ceilings are 11 feet. So it's a little hot today. I'm gonna try to put it in the shade just so the sun doesn't beat down on it. But yeah, here's one of my personal downsides about this is the stake pack. You only get normal stakes and tethers, which would be included with any base fan inflatable. This should have colossal stakes, even though it's not more than 12 feet tall. It's a very just overall big inflatable. You know, this should have had colossal stakes, but it looks like you get 4 plastic stakes, 4 tethers, 4 of those twisty stakes, and 4 of the base fan crappy fishhook stakes. You can see the instructions here. It says members mark on them. It's slightly different than the normal Gemmy instructions, but the inside looks about the same. Then here's the inflatable. Yeah, I believe this has normal fabric. It feels a little different, but it might just be because it's new. This thing is packed in here tight. So I gotta go get an extension cord so I can actually plug it in out here. I'll take it out of the bag, show you the fan. I'm pretty sure we all know at this point it has a YEF 200. But you know, I just like to show everything in my reviews. So yeah, so I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the fan. It's engraved into the plastic, so there's almost no way I'm gonna be able to show you, especially since it's outside, but it is a YEF 200. You can see all these boxes here for all the miscellaneous lights and whatnot. And it has like the little grass covering on the bottom. So yeah, anyways, I'll just go zip this up, plug it in, and inflate it. I will do like a full inflation video of it, so we'll see how long that takes. And yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so there is a snaps, a little mess of fabric right here. I don't know which way it's facing. I don't know. All the zippers I saw were all zipped up, so hopefully I don't have to find any of them, because I know there's like 4 or 5 on this damn thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna plug it in and screw it, see if it goes up. But you know, if I need to cut the video and help it up, I will. Alright, here we go. Oh, this looks like the archway itself right here. No, that's the tower. I'm so confused. It's just there's so much fabric in this thing. Alright, I think I figured it out, yeah. Yep, here we go. There's the front of the arch right here. Looking for the ghost and the tombstone. Here they go, there they are. Oh boy. Like I said, I hope all the zippers are up. All the ones that I saw were, so it should be good. I saw like 3 of them. It's already a pretty big hole right here. I've actually heard some complaints where people buying them online and for some reason they have a bunch of holes in them. But thankfully I know how to sew, so that's not really a big deal. Gotta lift it up in the back here. Sorry about this like absolutely terrible camera angle. Alright, I believe she is all up. Okay. Let's do some adjusting here. Yeah, see the towers are like... If this was staked down, this would be pretty easy and simple, but it's not. Okay. That's good enough. Holy crap, here we go. This is it. Finally. I just feel a huge weight off my shoulders. Trying to get this thing, like I said, was like trying to get that freaking... I don't even know. I don't even know how to describe it. But it looks beautiful. I love this thing so much. It's awesome. This is easily the best Halloween inflatable in recent years. Definitely the best Halloween inflatable for this year. Robin, Alex, and Josh, if you're watching, if you don't make this inflatable of the year for Halloween, I don't know what else to tell you, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna stop admiring it and actually get to the details. So we'll start here at the front of the archway. You can see the things are kind of getting in the way, but you can see the jack-o'-lantern right here has fuzzy tinsel material on him. I love that. I think it just adds, you know, just an extra sort of like fanciness to it. It just looks great. I love like the reddish orange color it gives it. You can see the ghost here on this tombstone. The tombstone has like that classic, like, well, not classic, but it has that stone kind of print on it. The ghost has a flickering or like short circuit LED in the back of him. Now this is actually the first short circuit inflatable I own. I don't own any other short circuit inflatables, and honestly for a good reason. To be honest with you, I really hate short circuit inflatables. I just don't like the way that the lights flicker. It's honestly like seizure inducing, and it's really, really disorienting to look at. But this is the only one I've really made an exception for. You can see this side absolutely plain, unfortunately, but it's fine. This is definitely supposed to be displayed like a certain direction. You're supposed to be facing it at a certain angle, which I would say is about from like right here. Because like I said, the other side has no detail on it. You can see these torches right here with blinking C7s in them. That looks amazing. There's a green Happy Halloween sign right above the archway. And I can actually walk under this archway, no problem. I can fit in here. I'll go in there in a second, though. It's just barely goes over my head, which is great. You can see the spider here with the tinsel material. Again, looks amazing. I love the way it looks. Gives him a cool fuzz to him. He has all 8 legs, which is great as well. This, I've heard, does not light up very good at night, but, you know, it's all black, so that kind of makes sense. You can see the shutters on the windows here. Looks great. This is like a mesh material for the window. These skeletons on the tower have green LED lights in their eyes, and it looks amazing at night. The tower is where they get the 12 feet from. Then in the back, obviously, there's like no detail. Actually, a few details I forgot to point out. You can see the shingles on the roof with black detailing. There's a ghost on the roof up there as well that also has short circuit, and he's in sync with this ghost. There's like swirly details on the black thing on the roof there. You can see the micro LEDs that blink and that outline the archway. I love that. It just gives it a cool extra touch. And now actually going inside this thing, it feels like you're going inside of like a bounce house or something. It's freaking great. There's no detailing inside of it. Obviously though, there's a kaleidoscope that has, you know, like ghosts on it and stuff. I believe this is supposed to rotate or something. Yeah, it's rotating on the inside, so the dome outside doesn't rotate. If you look up right here, there's mesh again on the roof. You can see where the ghost is there. I've heard that this ghost typically doesn't stand up on his own, but it's fine. As far as inflation goes, it inflates tight. Not like it wants to explode, but it definitely inflates all the way. The YEF 200 gets the job done. I can see this thinning out though in future years and having to put a second fan on it, unfortunately, but that's with all the haunted houses Gemmy's ever made, so. Few like tiny little holes in the fabric here and there. I'll just come out with my sewing kit a little later and just go around and fix them. It's not that big of a deal. You know, Gemmy's quality control does seem a little bad this year compared to recent years, but it's fine. You can see a zipper here. I believe this has 4 zippers. So there's one by the fan over there. There's one right here. I think there's one on these back two something. There's a tether there though. Yeah, here we go. There's the third one right there. And then the fourth one, I believe, is on this side. Yep, right here. So, yep, they're all zipped up, and I don't think there's any more. I think that's all of them. So, yeah. This thing is just a little piece of the stuff hanging down. This thing is, I mean, it's just perfect. The purple and orange colors are a little strange. I still slightly like the gray and the black designs of the original haunted houses, but it just gives it a cool, more Halloween, like fun Halloween kind of vibe, whereas the original haunted houses gave off more of a spooky vibe. Personally, for my Halloween displays, I try to get a little bit of both. I try to get some scary things, but also some kid-friendly fun things, so this is great. This is definitely the centerpiece of my display. That's pretty much been the plan the whole time. The roof is kind of caving in there, but I might just not have it spread out all the way. I don't know. It's fine, though. So, yeah. I mean, 10 out of 10 for everything. Design, like, it's just great. This is definitely a top-notch inflatable. I can't recommend this enough. Like, you definitely need to get this if you're an inflatable collector, or if you're trying to get a lot of attention drawn to your display and stuff. This is such a good piece. Such an amazing inflatable by Gemmy. Again, kind of annoyed that, you know, they made it so exclusive and so hard to get for certain people like myself. But when, you know, I actually have it now. My only complaint is not having the original box, but I wasn't going to use that anyways. I was just going to throw this in a plastic bin, like I said. But this thing is just absolutely incredible. I can't stop staring at it. It's just so awesome. I'm going to get a backup full-on view of it right here. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. Such an amazing inflatable. So, I'll see if I can count the tether loops and get it correct. I don't know how many there are, so I'll just count them as we go. So here's one here. Fan is down there. Another one right here. I believe there is one. Nope. Okay, there's one here. There might have been one on the other side. I don't know. Yep, okay, there is one here. So that's 4 so far. 5th one on the back. 6th one. 7, 8. And I believe that is it. So 8 tethers. If you want my personal opinion, do not use the stakes that are included. I think, for me at least, I'm definitely going to use colossal stakes and tethers. Maybe you can use the stakes for the bottom tethers, because you can see how small they are. The colossal tether is not going to fit through that loop. It's just too big. So I'll use the normal Gemmy stakes for the base tethers, the base tether loops, but I recommend using the colossal tethers for these tether loops here. Just because, like, it's not tall, but it's big. And if the wind gets inside of this thing, it's going to pick it up like a parachute. So, yeah. But other than that, I think that's really it. So the only thing we have left to do is wait for nighttime. So, yeah, I'll come back in just a minute and show you it in the dark. Okay, so here it is in the dark. I do apologize, it's not completely pitch black because the stupid motion sensor light on our house is on. I have no way of, you know, turning that off. But, you know, you can still see the lights and everything. One thing I do want to point out, though, before I get into it, as you can see, the 2 torches do not have blinking C7s in them. Basically, what happened is, one of them were, this one actually burnt out for some reason. I don't know how. It's literally, you know, it was new this morning when I got it, so I don't know how the freaking thing went out, but, I didn't have any clear blinking C7s. I had colored ones, for like my Pac-Man and stuff, but I didn't have any clear ones. So for now, I just put like sort of like fire effect, like nightlight bulbs in them. You know, as you can see, they're very, very dim. You'd be able to see them better if the stupid light wasn't on, but you know, they're pretty dim. They have like a sort of realistic fire look to them, but it's hardly noticeable, especially when it's outside. But by the time the Halloween display is up, I will have blinking C7s in them. So, but other than that, you can see it lights up great. There's short circuit lights in the ghosts and the tower. There's well, there's supposed to be 5 C7s, but there's only 3 in it right now. 1 in the tombstone, 1 in the jack-o'-lantern, and 1 in the Happy Halloween sign. And then there's supposed to be 2 blinking ones in the torches, but like I said, those aren't in it right now. And then there's the micro LED lights that outline the entrance of the haunted house. So yeah, and then obviously, oh, there goes the motion sensor light. So there you go. Now you can see that much better. Yeah, it lights up really good. The house itself, not so much. You can't see the spider. You can't see most of the house, but you can see all of like the characters. You can see the sign. You can see the entrance. So it still lights up good. I love the micro LED lights, but I kind of wish they were steady burn and not blinking on and off. I don't know. I don't know which one I like. I don't know if I like it blinking or steady burn. I can't decide. Because when it's blinking like that, it attracts people. Like it you know, it'll make people look. But when it's steady burning, it looks nice. So I don't know. But yeah, I'll get closer. Hopefully the sensor light doesn't go back on when I move. And okay, there it goes. But yeah, you can sort of see. It doesn't really look like it's flickering, but you know, it's an orange, like fiery kind of nightlight in there. You can see the short circuit LED in the back of this guy. I know I said I hate short circuit lights earlier, but this is like one of the only exceptions I make because most of it isn't short circuit. The ghosts and the tower are the only thing that are. So yeah, the pumpkin, I absolutely love the pumpkin at night. It gives off like a cool, like reddish orange kind of color, not just an orange, like there's a little bit of red in there, and that's caused obviously by the tinsel material. It just looks amazing. Then the torches don't look too good, but you know, like I said, and the Happy Halloween. And then the tower, I love the way the tower looks with the skeleton's eyes. I just hate how you can see the wire like straight through the fabric. I want to see if I can like pull on that maybe and like try to get it to, you know, not be as noticeable. But I really don't like the look of that. But the LEDs in the skeleton's eyes look super creepy and they look awesome. You can see the ghost on the top, the short circuit. You can't see the spider. I think he's supposed to have a C7 in him, isn't he? Let me just feel around. Okay, maybe not. No, there's not a C7 in him. So I don't know, but yeah, you can see the ghosts are projected on the side of the haunted house as well from the kaleidoscope on the inside. Looks awesome. Go inside, you can see the kaleidoscope there. Yeah. So, this thing is awesome. Again, 10 out of 10 inflatable. I highly, highly, highly recommend this. Even for like, yeah, $240 is kind of expensive, and if you're a member at Sam's Club, it's not bad, but if you're not a member and you need to buy a membership to get this, it's about $280, $300. So it's really expensive, but you're getting a lot. And believe me, it was worth every penny. I mean, short circuit lights, micro LEDs, you know, the first haunted house in over a decade. It's just massive. It looks freaking awesome. Kaleidoscope, you know, I could go on. So I definitely recommend this one, and I know I'm posting this review very late, but I literally only just got this today. So, you know, it took me a while to get this thing. So at the time of me filming this, there is not a lot of these left. So if you live near a Sam's Club and you're willing to get a membership, go there immediately to see if they have any, because they're most likely going to be sold out. But if you get lucky, they will have a few of these left in stock. Or if you want to order online, do it within like the next couple of days, because they're selling out fast. I think there's less than 100 left now, and I think there was 1,000 when they all went up. So yeah, definitely pick this up if you're even remotely interested. This thing is absolutely incredible. Amazing design, super good job by Gemmy. Just not a very good decision. You know, most people, it was hard to get, unfortunately, because Sam's Club is not the most common store in the world, especially up north where I live. Like, there's very little Sam's Clubs around here. There's plenty of BJ's around here, which is essentially the same thing because you have to be a member to go to BJ's. But for me, Sam's Club is nowhere near here. There's literally one in the surrounding like 4 states. And then all the other ones are like towards Central America, like Southern America. So yeah, up north where I live, there's very little. Like I said, there's one that's really close to me, like within 2 hours of me. So yeah, if you live near Sam's Club or you're willing to pay for a membership and get this online, I highly recommend it. They're selling fast. They have been selling fast. And once these things sell out, I mean, they're already super expensive. These things are already all over eBay for $500, $600, thousands of dollars, you know, because that's just how resellers are. They're absolutely ridiculous, unfortunately. But yeah, so if you're gonna buy this, go to your store or go and get it online. Don't buy it from eBay or someone who's selling it for $500, $600. But yeah, definitely go pick it up now because, like I said, they're selling fast. But yeah, so anyways, that'll do it for this review. This is gonna, like I said, this is gonna be like the centerpiece of my display, and I'm super excited to start decorating. I'll start decorating around September 15th or the 20th. I usually start like mid to end September. That's when I start putting up Halloween stuff. So, and currently at the time of me filming this, it's August 31st. This video probably won't be out till like September 2nd or 3rd. But yeah, it's already September. I can't believe it. This whole summer just went by. So I'm super excited for fall, super excited for Halloween, you know, just can't wait. So yeah, stay tuned for just more content in the future. I'm the Inflatable Enthusiast, and I'll see you guys next time.